In this episode, I get my feet wet to take on one of my favorite challenges during the wintertime, capturing common playful ducks in the snow and ice. I'll show you what gear I'm using, what to do and what not to do in the rain and snow, and how to get stunning photos like this. Now before I get started, if you are new to this channel, my name is Shannon and I'm a full-time photographer in beautiful British Columbia. Whether you're here to learn, be inspired, or simply enjoy some stunning visuals, you've come to the right place. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. Okay. Yeah, so I had to break some of the ice to be able to get my camera right down here at water level. And I've just got enough drag here. And the cool thing is that, you know, water's level. So I just have to make sure that it's like, you know, even water all around, and I'm good to go. So I kind of submerge everything to almost at the foot of my lens here. I would like to go a little bit deeper, but I would have to break a whole bunch of ice and push myself out there. It's just not going to happen. The sun is setting right now, and it is getting colder out here. So I've got some gloves here from the Heat Company. These things are amazing. It's got these cool little grippies on here, and they're great for a touchscreen. So my finger doesn't even have to be pressed all the way against the glove to access my touchscreen. And then I've got these big heavy duty mitts that the zipper opens up as well as the thumb, and I'll be able to survive anything out here. The only other thing is my feet are in these rubber boots, but I've got wool socks, like big thick merino wool. So it's a little cold, but I could easily survive another 2 hours or more out here, and by then the sun will be down. So my shutter is anywhere from around 1/800th of a second, and that will give me really nice blurred wings, which I really kind of like. I like the movement added in, and there's this little sweet spot of getting sharp. Everything else is tack sharp except for the movement of the wings, and maybe even some of the droplets that have a little bit of a blur to them. And I feel like a lot of photographers just try and obviously capture everything super tack sharp, but it's kind of in your benefit to create some blur as well as its lower shutter speed, so you can get more light. More light means less noise within your image. And I'm not talking about more light ISO wise. You just need to open up the shutter. Aperture is already wide open at f4, and then obviously my ISO will fill in the gap for what's needed. Now I know I said 1/800th of a second, but that's too slow for any action shots like this. This one is 1/1600th of a second, and you still get the wings blurring a little bit, but everything else fairly sharp. So yeah, springtime, if you have ducks coming into your area, I think the biggest thing is knowing where they take off and land. They tend to be fairly repetitious, and they're followers if there's a group of them. So if one flies, the other one will fly. There's a couple of shots where I use pre-capture, and oh, we got some landing birds. Oh, they're way off. They're all the wood ducks, and they're all in the bushes there. So pre-capture is amazing. It's really nice to be able to fill the buffer with images that aren't actually written to your card until you push the shutter down, and it's like going back in time. So sadly the Z9 doesn't have RAW, it's just JPEG, but I mean some of those images are still going to be quite something even at JPEG. I mean you can still blow them up and print them up on your wall if that's the shot that you want. Other times you're just learning how to read the birds. You know, if they're bathing, of course they're going to flap their wings. If they are seeing other birds fly, you might see them crouch down and get ready to take off. And that's where you're gonna take a lot of photos, just trying to guess when these moments are going to happen. You can constantly hear them flying. Oh, they're coming down. It's the shots that I really want to get is them landing on ice and sliding. I think I got one shot that I've been super happy with. So I'm going to keep photographing here, anticipating when they're going to take off or land. That's another big thing. And I do have the sun here, and it's kind of it's nice because the sun is kind of behind me, so I get to see all their colors and the details. I mean, I do love backlight, but this is just a different time of the day to get these shots. Now, I've shared video clips online, and some of them have gone viral, like millions of views. And the biggest concern that people have is just me using my camera equipment in this weather. Now, I have rain gear for this camera equipment, but I forgot it in my vehicle, and there was just so much action that was happening. And so I just focused on the wildlife. And I've done this many times. I'm fairly bold is the word I would use, but a lot of people say that I'm careless. And they have a point that if I really want to make sure that this equipment lasts, I would protect it. Now here in the back, I want to show you some of the settings. And of course, what you see on the screen is a JPEG image. This is not the raw image. So I'm just checking to make sure things are in focus, and you can see my ISO is pretty high. But this is where the action really happens. As soon as the ducks fly in, you can just see them dip in and dive in and rinsing themselves. So immediately here, you can see I'm kind of distracted here, but they're all flapping, and this is the most important time. So I chuck my phone to the side to focus with, two hands, and this is a bit of what I captured. So this is what you're looking for, is a duck that's dipping and rinsing itself. And it's gonna get up and flap its wings. I really wanted to capture this, but I'm video recording. A lot of people ask me, am I taking stills from the video? And no, I am not. I am switching between the two. So this is video content, and the photos are closely matched with the video that I'm capturing, so that the photos and video work in harmony with one another and create a good, compelling story. Okay, it's snowing again. I'm actually sitting on some foam, so I'm off the snow now. I took a break, and now I'm back. Kept my feet out of the water so I can last longer. Brr, I'm cold, but it's lovely out. I don't know how much longer I'll last here, but that last moment was pretty wild. They all dove in, they got wet, so they started flapping their wings. And here they are, they'll come back out. Typically they'll go over to the other side, and then they'll come back this way. Now, one of the biggest challenges you'll face out in these conditions is the snow and other branches and ducks getting in the way. And your camera's going to constantly grab areas that you don't want it to, especially when you have continuous autofocus on and you're holding down that focus button. So what I do is I like to pulse it, grab focus when I see the little box over the eye or the head, but not have it constantly pushed down, especially when there's a group of ducks or you have branches in the foreground. And even manual focus will come into play during these scenarios. And here's some footage of just the focusing moving when I don't want it to and ruining a really nice moment. Now, there are times where you are just doing whatever you can to keep up with the wildlife. They're fast, you're hoping the camera does what it does, and you're capturing these landing and takeoff photographs like these. Well, if you like this content, please give me the thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, think about subscribing, and I'll see you on the next episode. Cheers.